Hey everyone, welcome to Butch Wild Adventure. Are you ready to check out this legendary captain? Guess who's in the RV paying back the salute? It's the sheriff, here to catch Butch. What a twist. The sheriff recognized them in an instant, and it turned into a wild car chase. Butch, the pro gamer, swiftly veers into the grass. The sheriff's RV couldn't keep up, and Butch is in deep thought like a stealth mode champion, plotting his next move. Butch pulls over for a break while Philip channels his inner model, casually leaning against the car. Butch hands Philip a postcard to Alaska, wondering if our boy can handle this thrill. Alaska's magical. Butch sacrificed much, practically an Alaskan disaster. Butch is curious about Philip's elf costume. Little did he know this guy has never lived through Halloween. Whoa, Philip's ready to take on his Halloween newbie challenge, as long as he can catch Butch. Philip freezes like a deer in headlights. Butch is basically teaching him a masterclass, but the lady's just not having it. Butch sees the action and pulls out his secret weapon. Wait, is this a comedy? They drive north only to find a Texas Border Patrol waiting. This adventure doesn't come easy. As they brainstorm how to pass, Philip accidentally hits the handbrake and whoosh, there goes the car. Butch, the car rescuer, gives Philip the ultimate driving lesson, totally unfazed. Subtitle: Philip has succeeded in his studies and holds the steering wheel confidently, just like a typical teenage boy. Bystanders think their brakes have failed, and Butch cleverly hops onto a family's goodwill ride. What a savior. The friendly couple, clueless about their identities, treats them like guests at a vacation paradise with joy spreading all around. But the fun comes to a screeching halt when the kids spill their drinks. The lady turns fierce in an instant. Hello, drama. Subtitles: she yells out and launches a parenting lesson, which is definitely an intolerable episode for Butch. Subtitles: Butch comforts himself, saying, "Don't worry, the police will give your car back. Just treat it gently, it still has its boundaries." Butch praises the dad for being a good father. Little does he know Philip's picking up some weird signals. Suddenly, Butch asks Philip about anything he hasn't done besides Halloween, and the answer is birthday. Okayed, this little guy's life is a joke, never rode a roller coaster or had cotton candy. How funny. Butch can't believe it. Wait, you've got a classic red and white American car and haven't munched on candy? Philip bursts with excitement, shouting, "Go faster, faster," feeling like the world is at his fingertips. Halfway through, Philip quietly stares at Butch, revealing his little secret in that look. Before sleeping, Butch sets up a wish list for dreams, a party vibes brewing. Meanwhile, the sheriff contemplates Butch's backstory. After all, every villain has their tragic tale. Growing up in a brothel ignited Butch's fearless protector instinct, both touching and funny. Sadly, 4 years in juvenile didn't straighten him out. Prepare for the big twist. Eventually, the sheriff realizes what Butch lacks isn't discipline, but a happy childhood. Every time he sees a child being mistreated, it sparks a relatable protective instinct, humorously so. One bright morning, Butch wakes up to the light, and surprise, it's a corn farmer. What a funny twist. The farmer's so friendly, invites them in for a cozy stay and promises a feast for breakfast the next day. But when calling his son for help, bam, a smack to the face, totally unexpected. Farmer's dissatisfaction ticks Butch off, definitely not the model dad. Butch cheers up the farmer's kid with some somersaults, bringing joy back into the room. Hooray. But then, a radio announcement for Butch's wanted status sends the tension skyrocketing. Talk about suspense. Butch swiftly turns off the radio, gearing up for action like Household 7. The farmer's kid eagerly wants another round of somersaults. What a little adventure. But the farmer panics, yanks the kid back, slaps and all hilarious. Butch's patience snaps. He simply retaliates. Now that escalated quickly. Butch, from a child's perspective, voices grievances against the farmer. His voice trembling with emotion is genuinely real and hilariously funny. Butch instructs Philip to point a gun at the farmer, demonstrating how to be a good dad so absurd. He plans to leave, but the farmer's glare stirs him, and he uses the gun to demand, "Say I love you." This prophet just isn't worth it. Come on, spill out the love. There, I love you, mission accomplished. Butch plans to leave, yet worries the farmer might go rogue, a real complex yet comedic character. He ropes and tapes up the family, but this series of zany actions leaves Philip thinking Butch is about to commit another crime.